Okay, Lama Chöpa Sadhana, soul offering.
In the Lama Chöpa Sadhana, we'll do the feast offering on page 12. From the state of emptiness arises Yam, which becomes a wind mandala. From Ram arises a fire mandala, and from Kam arises a hearth of 3 human skulls. The letter A transforms into a skull cup that is white outside and inside red. In the center and the 4 directions, Mum, Bi, Ra, Shu, and Ma, become the 5 types of nectar marked with the 5 syllables. In the center and at the intermediate directions, Na, Da, Go, Ha, and Ku, become the 5 types of flesh, marked with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. Covering the skull cup is a moon disk, upon which the Sanskrit vowels and consonants stand in clockwise and counterclockwise circles, with Om, Ah, and Hum stacked above one another in the center. From my nostrils emerges wind, resounding hung, hung, which rouses and fans the fire and heating the skull cup until the substances boil. Light shines forth from the 3 syllables, the vowels, and the consonants. Make offerings to all the victorious ones, and gathering back their blessing in the form of light, which then dissolves into the syllables. Instantly the syllables and the moon melt into light and merge with the nectar, which transforms into a vast ambrosial ocean. Om Ah Hum. Om Ah Hum. Om Ah Hum.
jo damba ne chabda dorje jawan jubaje jarga wambo nyame ranjen bar teje zaja lama sonanda Tendro de je de men karlone Tege juye yedan la yeto Senai ne yada be pogane Wawon kandro masen shungro je Kana yigen jeksa rongwene Kwazon jizon damje janse to Namja dage sokan yayezo Wege dongwe shoje sorandana Wege todan seve nyergonde Derke jibyoy gube sansariken Doyo tanze lana mebaye Yeze drama bawe dorje jo Namdai soje jube ngabonde Yegoin dambar bulala Ala la wanje bar ronzola Yege roje nyege sambanzo Rogo sanje toban dubaye Gana sakre gadon bulana Dabai kanya semje malupa Sonye rabzoi grimda nyadaike Talai gege toban zedaso Teda zozai mata deseda Nidron korve nini limbande Tanjö renjin chodo damchuju Nido nye waran sevai kunje king Namjura zeba jiba dang Meba namye wanda duneja Tino dage dorwe telendo.
Page 15. Home. From Akanishta Dharmadhatu, field of infinite purity, the sacred place of glorious Drikung, the universal Lord, mighty Vajradhara, and the lineage masters, along with the supreme victor, peerless Ratna Shri, and the assembly of kind root and lineage gurus, from the primordial space expanse of spontaneously accomplished sublime bliss, the assembly of Yiram deities of the 9 yanas and 4 classes of Tantra, from the pure palace of the outer and inner sacred sites, the heroes and dakinis, the mother and sister goddesses, and the secondary dakinis from the terrifying place of wisdom's self-display. The ocean-like assembly of oath-bound Dharma protectors, come here to this boundless gathering of us yogins. As we pray to you with devotion and intense yearning, remember your past samaya with love. Come here and be seated with delight as we respectfully pay homage to you. This supreme Vajra, unstained by dualistic grasping, appearing in the form of unsurpassed samaya substances, adorned with desirable sense objects, is offered as a feast of utter purity. As we present you with this sacred offering, an appeasement and delight to all the glorious ones, Allah La Ho, please enjoy it with delight. Take this offering, enjoy it, and be pleased and satisfied, with our hearts set on the Buddhahood of all. As we offer you this Ganachakra feast, please help us and all sentient beings, as limitless as space, to bring the 2 accumulations to completion, to swiftly purify the 2 obscurations, and to attain the 4 kayas by completing the path of liberation. Until we have attained complete awakening, may we not take birth in lower realms, the miserable states of samsara. May we always find a precious human birth with freedoms and advantages, and may we always practice the true Dharma. Please carry out activities that pacify all harm caused by evil spirits and disease, that increase the lifespan, glory, riches of us yogins, that magnetize with the 4 kinds of attentiveness, and liberate enemies and obstructors who harm the teachings.
Om Guru Deva Daga Ganata
Emaho, method and wisdom, primordially pure emptiness, innately unified with perfectly pure highest bliss, the fruition of creation and completion, the 7 totally pure limbs. This is my mind, la, wondrous and unceasing, like a reflection of the moon in water. By seeing my true nature, its very essence will be known. Uniting with primordial wisdom in the end, my mind is freed within a state within there is no hope or fear.
Om Benzer Sado Samaya Marabala Benzer Sado Dendoba Dara Memba Sede Kayo Memba Subejayo Memba Anarano Memba Sawa Sede Memba Yeda Sawa Karma Sede Sudan Yang Guru Ha O Bangala Sawa Dada Gada Bezerba Ma Samaya Sado Sado Samaya Manalaya Peter Sado Grandro Member Sedekayo Member Sebejayo Member Anarado Member Sawa Sede Mantrayana Sawa Karma Sadhana Sadaya Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Sawa Dadanga Bezama Memza Bezaba Ma Samaya Sado
Lolo, I was a
Benzar Sado Samaya Madabala Benzar Sado Denova Dadando Membava Sada Jayo Membava Sada Jayo Membava Vasawa Sendamentayan Zazawa Kama Sadame Zadan Sheyan Koro Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Savada Danga Dang Benzaname Mizabava Ma Samaya Sado Ome Aka Romogan Savadama Adede Benadada Oma Awe Bezowa Oma Aka Romogan Savadama Adede Benadada Oma Awe Bezowa Oma Aka Romogan Savadamana Adede Benadada Oma Awe Bezowa Lama Lonjo Jajende Changa Dorzanga de Danze Wawan Kando Soma Danje Ba Rebe Donzen Jede Zorzenga Jebara Jelang Ongen Senjurne Jarve Gajen Dante Jongwa Dan Sanje Dembele Chuse Zambedun Jovele Gondomin Rubanzu.
Page 19. Heroes, Dakinis, protectors, and all who manifest in worldly forms to help us practitioners, please take these remainders of the Sugata's great enjoyments, these great Samaya substances comprised of the 5 kinds of flesh and the 5 nectars. Having been satisfied and appeased, please increase the teachings according to the word of the victorious one. Effortlessly accomplish the practitioner's wishes and all activities entrusted to you, and protect Samaya holders. We'll do Summoning of Fortune in the text Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness on page 63.
Happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amita is grand, long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Bhotala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons, names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Skyfaring rainbow body in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva, grand blessings, mirror like wisdom city, with glory endowed land of perfect perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, and a watch in pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha, blessed and grand, discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city, bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana gram Dharma, not to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the 5 great mothers in long life, inemnated Udyana Tsogya dwells with Dakinis, grand bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage idioms dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Brilliant arms of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite guidance, friend ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts, increase 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming tofu sphere. Dwell Mahakala and core, grant subjugating siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Hri in Vaishnavana's abode, dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your poor. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock. The fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and sows, best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, is to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil in the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. Gods go, spirits, wealth, midway, Nagas wishing gem below. 3 worlds, gods and humans, wealth. Bring them here as good fortune. Lufago's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma. Molang chose fortune and wealth. Brahminians longevity, beings life, strength, army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukar, as good fortune bring the clear fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, to uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, your offspring, please, all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern cloud, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here like a river flows northern, long life fortune, please come here like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, O Eastern Vajra Dakini, bring life's fortune passive high, disease, demons, hindrances, Southern Jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, Western Lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana, Northern Action Dakini, bring the poor enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil, wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make this fortune steadfast. Potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth, please remain firm unchanging. Grant eternal life, city, grant endless treasure, city, grant wealth and merit, city, grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously, sorrowlessly, heard and
Om Ahung, 3 Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 kayas. May I attain the empowerment of long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Udayana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within 1 lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru, who is the 3 kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease, in the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Do you World Peace Prayer on page 98?
Okay, right now. To Dharmapala. Yes.
Okay, we're going to go back to the Dharmapala text.
Dharmapala.
Page 33?
32.
32?
Yeah. Om Benza Argam Padem Bebede. Didandro member so the Gayo member so the Gayo member Anara member Savas de Mandaya Sawa Kama Zadan Goro Home Ha 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 Ho Bang Sada Danga Dama Zama Mama Mosamaya Sado Dana Denda Lenjado Kova Seda Yona Neme Zeda Wazo Chona Leba Zarda Zo Wame Samdade Benzaya Zowa Jomden Deje Jingara Daba Zebe Gaza Chungwa Yagebe Chujong Soma Namja Trashi Yo Om Benza Heraka Sama Anabalaya Benza Lama Chöpa Sadhana. Page number 9. Sobje de zan jarwa tanje je kasan toje ngover sen laibe sa zan rove jamgon rena she yapse jubara jela sorvanda jele daga dobar sen jela soza longa dobar sen jela Sanye Chuga Dobar Zenjelo Seje Sanje Dobar Zenjelo Shizara Dabe Lame Korzoda Lame Darden Togara Dewane Kamaran Tensa Wunchu Danije Neje Dembe Drivye Ramdajen Wanja Lada Gavya Sawanjo Tarne Lama Uporangenda Churne Randan Lama Sazanda Range Goza Nyamba
To Ratnashri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, and blue and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, the seed of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
Jodo Sonda Jibe Gezoje Kansan Kovara Neben Rogonje Konde Yonje Lama Thupsang.
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantric vehicles, the assembly of the kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment.
Okay, page number 21, only English.
Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing, incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with the kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land, and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons, having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations. May my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide, Ratnashri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master, and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors, and may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and having met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam. And bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness toward this existence may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigdan Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called bliss endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from this excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigungpa Ratnashri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessing of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may your wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. Next, we'll do the King of Aspiration prayers in the Blue Prayer Book on page 52. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world and all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom, I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfection with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and the heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith and the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Praktya Buddhas, Arhats, and those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds, for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment quickly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness, and may they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals. May their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, in whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment, and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons countenance like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in the clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of the enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas. Without tiring in all future eons, may I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom, and may I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of past, present, and future, limitless pure lands and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas of all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels for as many eons as there are atoms in the realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment, shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish being will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtues that I might train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all of these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all the obscurations be removed, and may I behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms.
Long life praying.
In the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22, Tibetan only. Page
28. wa de ye nyar da da ye za wa de ja ro wa de ja ma le ba ye za la go wa yo
어이보지 성가 태주 롱라 기디 사마체르 뭐 다시 될래
Long life to all the Sangha and Dashidelek.
Thank you so much, Your Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, for leading us in the Guru Rinpoche practice and Lama Chöpa practice and the teachings that you've bestowed upon us. May we quickly realize all of your profound guidance. Thank you for all of your love. I'd like to thank all of the Lamas that helped make this retreat possible. Thank you to Khenpo Tenzin, Khenpo Thupsang. Thank you to Abao Lama for umzaying and for preparing and making all the beautiful tormas and the shrine. Thank you to Lama Bunima, and thank you to Ani Samten, and thank you to Ani Dagme for doing the chopening, beautiful dance offering to Guru Rinpoche. And thank you to Ina for translating one more time so we could understand what our holy beloved Guru says. And thank you to Billy for doing all of the live streaming so seamlessly. And thank you to Padma for running the retreat so smoothly. Thank you to all of our volunteers for the support with all of the meals, and to Jensen and Uno and Alana and Amelia and Jan and Su Young and Amy. And I'd like to make an offering to Garchen Rinpoche for all of his help in continuing to guide us. And offerings to Khenpo Tenzin and Khenpo Thupsang and Lama Abao and Lama Bunima and Ani Samten and Ani Dagme. And I'd also like to report, thank you all for your participation in the Guru Rinpoche mantra accumulations. We had 1,616,425 mantras accumulated.
이마호
Emaho.
이마호
Thank you all for your participation. Please tune in this afternoon. Khenpo Tenzin will be leading a meditation on selflessness. And everyone stay well, be safe.